Hey there, Ddraig back with another video, and before we get started into this one, and it's quite different to what I usually type of do, just a quick thank you to everybody who's subscribing recently and dropping likes and stuff like that. My channel has grown to 1,000 subscribers, and I'm quite proud of that fact, because it's mainly based on modding, which is a bit of a niche in a niche really, like a niche of a Total War Warhammer 2 game, and of course modding is a niche in that. Not everybody plays mods on Warhammer 2. I think they should. I think they should all give them a try. One of the reasons I made this channel, hopefully to promote it. So, with my 1,000 subscribers in, big thank you to everybody who's subscribed. Big thank you to everybody who's been liking my videos and all the good feedback I've had. I've had tons of feedback, and some of that has spawned some good videos in the future. So keep that going. Speaking of feedback, let's get back to this video today. So as I said, this video is something I don't usually do. But I found I've been contacted by Shaky Withers. Well, actually, I've been chatting to him. We've been contacting each other, just dropping messages back and forth about a couple of ideas I had. And he just asked if I fancied playing a game of his mod in multiplayer. And I thought, yeah, bit of extra content for the channel. I might have a bit of fun with a bit of editing, which hopefully you've seen if I've done any editing by now. This is I've sort of got an idea in my head. I've done a bit of tweaking, and we'll see how it turns out. So I'm recording this before I do that, because I want what I'm going to do now as a background of how to do the other bit. In my head it makes sense. I know it doesn't make any sense, but in my head it makes sense. So anyway, so Shaky challenged me, we set it up, and here we are. Now, strong caveat, I'm not a multiplayer. Shaky's not a multiplayer player. He's a modder. A very good modder. That's probably what takes most of his time up, and I create videos and I don't mind multiplayer, I just haven't played enough of it. Like, I don't think I've played since Warhammer 1, and Shaky pretty much said the exactly same thing. He thinks he hasn't played any in Warhammer 2 either. So we're both not very good. We're both just having a laugh. We just both thought it would be a great way to show off the mod a bit more, and it was good fun. So with that out of the way, let's take our armies here. So I'm playing the Halflings. And if you're interested in knowing a bit more about the Halflings, I've done a roster overview and a campaign overview of this particular faction. I'll pop a link in the top right hand corner. I think I'll probably just put the unit overview video in the top right hand corner, so you can flick through that. And I go into much more depth about the units than I will in today's video. I'm just going to do a bit of an overview. And let's start off with my merry band here. So, now my plan was, in the old head, trolls have a limited amount of units. They have like goblins for infantry and then the rest are trolls. So I thought it would be a bit of a small army. I was wrong. So there you go. So I thought I was going to load up with some catapults, and I thought, nah, you have a small army, you try to punch through. Nope, never mind. So that was my theory behind just having the one hot cauldron. He did say after the battle he was scared I was going to have a ton of artillery and just blast him off. I wish I'd done that now, but never mind. So my main theory was anti-charge threat. So I knew the Master Cooks are very good anti-charge, bit weak on defense, but they're very good at attacking anti-charge threats. So I thought those were a great idea. So I took 2 of them there, and there's 2 of them there. Some archers to ping them. Some meat wagons, which I really regret bringing. Chock wagons, sorry, not meat wagons. As you've seen in the video, they don't do much, and it's mainly due to my lack of experience with them. I should have brought 2 because of the micromanagement. I should have kept it nice and simple, but I didn't. There we go. Yeed in the main band, of course, is BigfooT Volkspanker. Who else? Of course, the legendary old choice for this mod. And then the front line of Pressgang Thieves, Wardens, and a mix of those units. So we've got 3 of the Press Gang Thieves, mainly for the high defense, and the Wardens as well. So that's my front line, and then to the left I've got some Ogres. So there you go, that's my Halfling army, much as it is. Now over the other side we have got the Trolls, and if you want to know more about the Trolls, I'll put a link into that video in the top right hand corner now, and you can go have a look after this video. It's just going to be a unit overview, much like I've done for the Halflings over there. And I also got a campaign one as well if you want to fancy checking that out. Okay. So this is Shaky's merry band of trolls. He also said that he's never played his Yoss Factions mod multiplayer either, so that was quite surprising. Maybe it's just tailored to playing a single player campaign, as most mods are. But let's see what he can come up with. So he's got Chief Ugma leading this merry band. He's got some Troll Bone Throwers, which I forgot they had, even though I did a unit roster video, but never mind. Then some Chaos Stone Trolls and some River Trolls. At the back, carrying Goblin Warriors, and he's got some Archers at the front. He's got a Feral Wyvern. He's got some more Trolls in the Forest Trolls in the forest, very apt. And on the right over here is some. He's got some carrying Squidcoppers. So let's get this battle started. So, because of this yip here, I couldn't see exactly what he had, so I just decided to push up. So that's what I did, and this is going to show my experience of playing 1 multiplayer, 2 with a faction I haven't played that much. I could probably get by with the main roster, but always the idea of showing it off. It's a great way of showing this mod off. And there's my hot pot cauldron. Having a word with some units. Now I think I was targeting these at the time, so I'm just going to show this down because I'm not used to doing these battle replays as I'm clearly showing. So I'm just going to show you my thinking. Now, the Ogres here, I was going to push around and go charging in. Unfortunately, I did not see the carrying Squidcoppers. I did eventually, and to my credit, I actually did jump on them. Mainly because I'm quite used to using a battle map, which is my top tip for doing any multiplayer. This is your friend. Constantly look at it. So I lined them all up, pushed up my archers to try to take some pot shots. Now the problem with this cauldron is, it's not great against single entities, I don't think. It's not bad against a mass of them. But so I thought I'd just try to weaken some of the tougher ones, like the trolls over here. So that's my theory here. Around to the right, he's bringing his forest trolls in, and the wyvern is around here somewhere. There he is. He's sweeped it all the way around and is coming in to attack on this flank. On the left hand side, I did catch the 1 unit of the Squidcoppers. I was hoping to catch both of them. Unfortunately, one slipped away because they're that fat. They're very fast, 82. And they got poison on attack, so these are poison now, I presume. No, we're not poison actually. Yeah, fair enough. So meanwhile, down in the main fight, it's a quick scroll, so keep track of it a bit easier. If I have to slow down replays, you know I'm not going to be great in multiplayer, let's be fair. As you can see, I saw these forest trolls come over, so I tried to block them off with some, well, probably the worst unit possible to do that with, but there you go. So I pounced on the Feral Wyvern with my Master Cooks, an excellent anti-yard threat, and some archers. Meanwhile, carrying the Squidcoppers, I've got into the back and attacking the Halflings from the rear. Never a nice feeling. And I think they just brushed them and then charged straight into the. Oh no, they did get caught up in there. I think Shaky was trying to get to the fruit of these, so I pushed in my Master Cooks just to get rid of them nice and quick. By now, my front rank had already gone. Now these Halflings are surprisingly good on defence. Surprisingly good. The leadership is not the greatest, but it's not bad actually. It's pretty decent. And I think the Chuck one is actually they are encouragement, which is one of the reasons I bought them. But unfortunately, I didn't use them to their best abilities. And against an anti-yard threat at the Ogres who hit so hard, it was a bad pick. In the meantime, I've been using my BigfooT here, just to ping around. He's got quite a good range attack, so I've been using him to take a few pot shots of various things. That buff there, which you can see by the way, let's just pause that. I want to show off that buff because it's quite cool. I think I know what that is. I think it's the, Devour them all. Missile resistance, charge bonus, and speed. Which is a really nice we popped, because I probably could have done with actually popping that a bit sooner, but I'm not going to criticise that much. It's fair. I'm not exactly doing well. Now, I did manage to scare off the Fair Wyvern, which is good. Very good unit that in this army. So now I had my Rogue's Fleet. They'd taken care of the Squig Riders who are over there, which I think Shaky's forgotten about for a bit. And I forgot about a lot of my units, I know that for a fact. So, what I was surprised in this fight is how quick my Halflings came back. They would run away, come straight back in, and that was pretty much the way the fight went. I got them back, I charged them back in, trying to pick off key units as much as I could. And there they are, there's some more coming back in. Now by now, I think I didn't have this on defense, so it got out of range and it was just trying to get into range of something else now. Which is a bit of a mistake by me, but yeah, yet again, not much experience with multiplayer. So in the meantime, more of my units are coming back. The Grand Cauldron Hotpot decided to get into a fight because, yeah, why not? I actually had turned off skirmishing, which I remember being a good idea in multiplayer, but didn't remember to put that on defense. Oh well. So, Press Gang Thieves, pushing them in, see if we can actually do some damage to the Carrion Goblins. Actually a unit I can actually probably kill in this game. So I was in the process of trying to get all my troops back and try to concentrate them in this. By now, I was trying to concentrate in this area here. That was my plan. So I got my archers, but my militia, just to take a few pot shots of the Fair Wyvern, just to get rid of the damn thing. Because he kept interrupting everything I did. I've got Volksbank here because he's got decent AP. No, he's got decent damage, and there's not much AP on all the trolls apart from the really tough ones, which I don't think Shaky had any of actually. Thinking about it, I'm having a quick look. Yeah, they're all yo armor, so they could easily cut through, and that's why the troll ogres were a good choice. If I'd used them a bit better, they might have helped, or had a few more of them. I needed more meat in my front line, just something to stop that charge. I should have put the Master Cooks in the front line maybe, just to get a bit more damage down. Because as soon as trolls start taking damage, they really do suffer with their leadership, as we all know. Meanwhile, I was trying to get rid of this Fair Wyvern still. And I was trying to weaken down these trolls in the middle, the forest trolls. And with that in being, I had now got the ogres in. So ogres back from the wavering. And I go and charge in and really give some good damage to these forest trolls, which nearly shook this unit completely due to the high damage and the charge ability. If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times, I cannot wait for the Ogre Kingdoms to be in this game. War 1, Warhammer 3. I think everybody's starting to get ready for it now. Meanwhile, I somehow had actually kept myself alive. I kept bringing units back. I was actually quite good at that. Maybe because I was using the map quite a lot, just to see if anything's recovered, charge them back in, get them, charge them back in, just keep them moving. I was moving this in to pop a buff, trying to get extra protection, so I'd cleared this line so I could push on my ogres now. So at this point I was going, okay, we're getting somewhere. I was trying to hold up Chief Ugma a bit. The Grand Cauldron Hotpot, minus said Hotpot, I decided to charge back in. The trolls were sitting on my Grand Cauldron. If I could get to it, maybe. But like I said, it wasn't great against anti-charge. I think actually Shaky did forget about those ones over there. Didn't need them. Let's face it. As you can see, this unit here. I'll just slow it down a second. This is a bone throwers. One of the few missile units the trolls have, which are not goblins. And they were causing me no ends of problems. As you can see, they got a leadership debuff on their weapons, so I can just get in that for you. Minus 16, which is quite significant. And of course, they got massive damage on them as well, so they were really doing good work for Shaky. So let's go back to the game. And we're going for 6 minutes now, so it was a good, decent fight to be fair. I really enjoyed it. hopefully we get me in. If you enjoy this video and enjoy the style I've done it in, drop a comment down or drop a like. Either or will be really helpful, and I'll do some more in the future. Obviously all based around modding. That's my focus on my channel. Right, I've managed to get rid of this fair wyvern now, and I think I decided to take a few pot shots at Chief Ugma. Hopefully, if I get rid of him, that's the East 1 influence buff. And here comes Ugma. Let's see if we can get him. Is he going to charge? No, he's going to spit first, or vomit first, which is a bit rude. He's just popped an ability, and here he goes. Bang. That's got to hurt. That's going to give you a headache. Now, soon after this, I think poor Volspanker here has said, right, this is stupid. I'm getting out of here. There he goes. And I think that would be that. There we go. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a bit different to what I usually do. And I hope you like the style I've done it in. Even though when I'm recording this, I haven't actually done that bit yet. I'm going to use this as my basis and then work. I'm going to work some cutscenes around it and then just do a few things here and there. Just add a bit more flavour to it. Maybe because I just fancy doing a bit different than just doing what I've just done and doing that. That was it. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.